Revelation in Motion 5. Total Surrender. Before the Qur'an, people lived surrounded by fear. Fear of angry gods, fear of nature's wrath, fear of kings, spirits, jinn, and fate. Every force demanded tribute: food, money, sacrifice, or silence. People bowed to idols made of stone, but also to systems made of oppression. They belonged to families, tribes, or empires that controlled what they thought, whom they married, and how they lived. Worship wasn't about love, it was survival. And prayer wasn't trust, it was desperation. They were not free. Then came these words: "You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help." This was a revolution in a sentence. The verse did not merely teach people who to worship, it shattered the idea that anyone else was worthy of that place. Not kings, not prophets, not ancestors, not wealth, not fear, not pride, only God. It redefined worship not as ritual, but as allegiance. To say "you alone we worship" was to say we refuse to bow to anything else. We obey you, not culture. We follow truth, not trends. We live by values, not vanity. We kneel only to the one who created us. This was the Qur'an's first act of liberation. What the Qur'an revealed was that true freedom doesn't come by doing whatever you want. It comes from knowing who you serve and who you don't. And just as vital, you alone we ask for help. This was not passive humility, it was active surrender. It meant that the believer no longer feared asking, no longer felt alone in the face of injustice, hunger, grief, or failure. They had a direct line to the source of power, mercy, and wisdom. Not through intermediaries, not through a priest or shrine, but heart to Creator. This verse shaped a new kind of human being, one who refused to be enslaved by society's chains. Bilal, the Ethiopian slave, chanted "Ahad, Ahad," one God, under torture, not to prove a point, but to declare his soul unowned by masters. When the Qur'an gave people only one to worship, it shattered all other masters. No pharaoh could compete with that. No idol could survive it. No empire could silence it. In our time, humans may not bow to statues, but we bow to status, to likes, to beauty, to wealth, to fear of missing out. We shape our lives around expectations that exhaust us. We become servants to things that can never save us. This verse pulls us out of that storm. It teaches us worship is not just prayer. It's who we live for. And help doesn't just come from effort, but from the one who responds to hearts that call sincerely. When society lives by this verse, it becomes strong.